You did the math on retiring overseas, and a quiet little voice said the same thing it says to almost everyone, that there's just no way one Social Security check is enough to retire well. Not abroad, not anywhere. I want to take that fear apart today, piece by piece, with real 2026 numbers, because the problem is almost never what you think. It's almost never the cost of living. It's something nobody actually warns you about. Hi, I'm Haley. Welcome to my channel, Travel Elements, where I cover travel tips, international living, investment insights, and so much more. So here's the plan. First the real number, then country by country where your check works, and then the twist that changes everything. I'll show you where that check genuinely buys a comfortable life and where it quietly falls apart. Stick with me for that last part. Let's start with the number, because everything today is built on it. As of 2026, after January's cost of living bump, the average Social Security check for a retired worker is about $2,071 a month. That is the budget we're working with today. Not a fantasy number, not a couple with savings, just one person, one check, roughly $24,000 a year. And getting this right matters. Pick wrong and you don't just overspend, you can get turned away at the residency stage entirely, after you've already sold the house and packed the boxes. So let's make sure that doesn't happen to you. Now here's what almost every video gets wrong. They tell you the challenge is the cost of living. The rent, the food, the daily life. But honestly, in most of these countries, your check covers daily life just fine. The real wall is something else. It's the visa income rule, not the cost of living at all. Most countries make you prove a set monthly income before they'll let you stay, and some cheap ones demand more than your check pays. So let me show you who actually welcomes you. Start with Panama. It might be the best deal in the Americas. For someone living on a single Social Security check, Panama is genuinely hard to beat. Panama's retirement visa, the pensionado, asks for a guaranteed pension of $1,000 a month. Your Social Security check clears that with room to spare, and yes, Social Security counts. That's a real green light. And it gets better. Panama uses the US dollar, so there's no currency swing risk eating away at your check. And there's a law there, Law 6, that hands retirees real discounts on medicine, doctor visits, flights, even restaurants. For someone watching every dollar, that genuinely stretches the check further. So for one person on Social Security, Panama is a clear, comfortable yes, and you get permanent residency from day one. Right next door, Costa Rica plays a similar game, and it's just as friendly to a single check. Think green mountains, slow mornings, and a pace that's built for actually relaxing. Costa Rica's pensionado visa also asks for $1,000 a month in pension income. A Social Security check clears it, and once you're in, you get access to their public healthcare system too. But I'll be straight with you. There's been talk in Costa Rica of raising that income bar, maybe a lot. And existing retirees might not be protected if it changes. So verify it's still friendly the week you apply. Real quick, if this is already clearing things up for you, do me a favor and hit subscribe. I dig into this stuff, so you don't have to. Okay, back to it. Now let's fly to Southeast Asia, where your check stretches the absolute furthest, and where that visa twist really shows its teeth. This is where a modest check can feel almost generous if you pick right. First, the good news on cost. In places like Chiang Mai, Thailand, or Da Nang, Vietnam, a single person can live comfortably on roughly $1,000 to $1,500 a month. And the Philippines is the standout here for someone on Social Security. Its retiree visa is genuinely welcoming. Warm water, low costs, and a huge community of expats already living it. The Philippines asks for a pension of just $800 a month for a single retiree. Your check clears that easily. Plus a refundable deposit you park in an approved bank, around $15,000. But Thailand is where so many people get tripped up, and this is the catch I really want you to hear. On paper, Thailand wants about 65,000 baht a month in income. That's roughly $1,900. And your check actually clears that. So far so good, right? Here's the problem. For your very first year, Thailand usually won't accept the income method at all. Instead, they want to see 800,000 baht, around $23,000, sitting in a Thai bank account, plus mandatory health insurance on top. So Thailand is cheap to live in, but expensive to get into that first year. With savings to park, it works. On the check alone, that first year is a real wall. And now the one that breaks people's hearts, because it used to be the easy answer. Mexico. Close to home, beautiful, familiar. For years, it was the obvious first move. For years, Mexico was the move. The income bar was low, the border was close, a modest check got you in. That era is over now. As of 2026, Mexico now wants to see around $4,300 a month in income for temporary residency. That's more than double a Social Security check. The cost of living is still fine, but the residency door basically closed. So Mexico is the clearest example of today's whole lesson. It's not that you couldn't afford to live there, it's that they won't let you stay on what you make. Cost was never the problem. Now, one more thing I can't skip. Healthcare, because on a fixed check, this is the part that scares people most. And the real picture is a lot less frightening than the headlines make it. In Panama, Costa Rica, Thailand, and the Philippines, a doctor's visit often runs $15 to $40 out of pocket. And decent private insurance for an older retiree can land from $60 to a few $100s a month, depending on age and coverage. And I have to be honest about one thing. Everything today is sized for one person on one check. For a couple on a single check, most of these get tight fast. Southeast Asia is really your best shot as a couple, and even then you're budgeting carefully. One check, one person, that's today's honest frame. And just so we're clear, I'm sharing what I've learned from research, not giving legal advice. Visa rules and income bars change, sometimes fast. So check the official sources and talk to a qualified immigration pro before you act. Okay, I want to put this all in one place for you. I put the whole thing right here on one screen for you. Take your time with this one, pause the video, and grab a screenshot because this is exactly what you'll want to come back to when you're comparing your options later. Green means a single check comfortably works. Yellow means there's a catch you have to plan around. And red means the income bar is simply too high right now. So here's where I'll leave you. The people who actually pull this off aren't the ones with the biggest checks. They're the ones who learned the real rules. Your check might genuinely be enough. You just have to aim it at a country that'll actually have you. So tell me down in the comments which one is calling your name. Panama, the Philippines, somewhere else? I read these and I'd love to know. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you got something out of this, do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming. I post new ones regularly. If you know someone wrestling with this exact worry, send it their way. And let me know in the comments if there's a topic you'd like me to cover next, and I'll do my best. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.